Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So I'm gonna play with this for a few minutes today and see what we can do. A couple people asked about when I put the Mod Podge on, what that would do to her hair, like when I go to paint on it, or her skin. So I'm gonna just show you guys. So let me see. First, do you see the bird? The bird. This isn't sitting flat. So I'm gonna do the bird first, and what I'm gonna do is outline it. And this was just a stencil I used, but I'm just going to go over it with, I outlined it with pencil when I did the stencil after it was done. So I could make sure I remembered it was there, because when I did it, I thought, oh, okay. So I'm just using Prismacolor color pencils. I outlined it in the darker color. I know it's kind of hard to say. And I'm just kind of bringing some of that color in with the darker color before I go with the lighter color. I love colored pencils. Especially for when I'm not feeling good and I just want to kind of color and not get out all the paint, even though I love to paint. Now I'm going to take a lighter blue, and this is just blue. I think that's what its name is. I can't see. I'm so non-photo blue. I don't know. The color that I used to outline was a little purple. I didn't look at the color name. I don't even know if the name's a violet something. So I'm just going to go color some in here. And now I'm going to take my white. What did I do that color for? Oh, okay. I'm going to take my white and just kind of go in here. Now, a lot of you had asked me, or told me that you guys had issues with your Prismacolor color pencils. And I forget who the heck it was on YouTube. God darn it. Somebody had said that with their Prismacolor pencils, they put them in the microwave for 5 to 10 seconds. And what it did was it melted the wax inside, so it reconfigured itself, because apparently, I don't know why, but some pencils that you buy of the Prismacolor, the lead's broken, the colored pencil lead part is broken inside. So when you sharpen it, if you're, it makes it loose and it makes the tip break. But if you do that in the microwave, it works. I've not done it yet. However, I think I will try it, and I will let you know. Maybe I'll film it on my phone, so y'all could see it, and we'll see what it does. Like, you do it, and then you leave it like cool off for like 10-15 minutes, and then you use it. And apparently it really does, I'll do it this way, it really does work and get your pencil back to being one piece, because I know a lot of people have had issues with them. I don't know if it was a bad batch. I love them so much, but that is one thing that I hate, is when they would break. Because I'd be using it now, and then all of a sudden the tip would break off, and I'd go to sharpen it again, and the tip wouldn't sit in there, and pain in the butt. But I just love these colored pencils. Okay. So it's a little bird. I don't know what this is here. I don't know if I did a mark there or I didn't do the thing right. I don't know. And then there's a flower under his little leg, because I got to do his leg and beak. But I'm going to go in and kind of trace the flower. And nothing too fancy. But just add a little bit of color there, which, you don't have to have it. What do I do with my, here it is. So, so. I'm taking my white again and I'm just going to go in and blend it. If you have a blender, use that. I like using the white because it like lightens it somewhat. So you can either leave the outline like I did on the bird, or I'm sorry, my thing just went off. I had to look. Okay. And then I'll go back in with a little more of the darker and just kind of go around it. Nothing major. You can use paint too if you want to outline. And that's it. Just as a little something. And I could go back over this with paint if I want. I need this darker. I might have to use paint on the flower because I really want it to stand out. We'll see. We shall see. All right. I think for the beak, let's see if this color will work. It's not going to work on the acrylic. Or maybe it's all the way dried out. Zig. I love Zig pencils, but they markers, pens, whatever the hell they are. What is it? Zig pigment ink, acid free. Yeah, non-bleeding, waterproof. I love them, but they dry out so freaking fast. I'm gonna have to take that tip out and see. Maybe it's just not gonna write on there. That's writing on my paper, but it's not writing on here, so it must be the. Yeah, it's not exactly what I want. Oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well. I'm gonna have to. What color are bird's eyes anyway? I'm gonna do just a green right here, and then I'll do a black dot in it. I'll let that cool for a second. Cool or dry or whatever. And then I guess I'm going to do this in this color. I mean, I'm going to leave the neck big. I was going to cut it thin because I really liked it. So I got to do another coat of that. So what I'm going to do is do another quick video of me mixing regular colors to get skin colors that you want. And I'll do a quick demo on it, and then I'll do the color over that. So maybe what I'll do now is just go over her hair one more time. I'm just going to squirt some black on there. I'm going to grab my brush and just dry it off real quick to get most of the water off. It's okay if you go out your lines a little bit. I just like to do that, like instead of keeping it. See how I'm just doing the little, you know, kind of just gives her a little body in her hair. I'm going to take it down in here to the neck. It's always darker back there when your hair lays behind. And if a little bit goes on your neck, just do some swirls there too. Do some swirls down here. That's all. Now if I was going to do swirls on her, you don't have to do swirls. I'm just kind of giving her a, I don't know, this is what my hair looks like when it's cut short. And if I don't like it, I'll show you what we'll do. All right, so you see how it gives her a little curl? Then we can go take the rest of this paint here and go down and throw another coat on what we did. And if you want to give her some curls by her face, that's all you do is just do a very little bit going out. And you could do it on her bangs too. And now she has a whole new freaking hairdo. So what I'll do is I'll leave this dry, and then I'll go in and add some lighter colors in here to make her look like she has some highlights and whatnot. You know, this is just a different kind of hair thing I'm doing here. We'll see how it comes out. How do you know unless you try? So you can see that I got that going, but I got to put some on her eyebrows. So I'm going to take a small brush, just a small little brush like that. I'm going to take some of this paint off because I don't want too much. And I'm going to just use that as my little palette right there. And I'm going to go in. Now, when you put your hand down, it's going to be wet. Wait till it's dry. Or you could just be like me and not wait. And I'm going to give her some black eyebrows. That's all. Yep. Now the black hair makes her look harsh. I like black hair. I had my hair black for a long time. And I like it. This is just going to give her, like I said, some... And I'm just going over with my small brush to define it and give it another coat. Now, if you don't like the top being curly, like I see over here, it needs a little bit more definition. If you don't like it being curly on top, don't do it. Okay. Gonna leave that dry. That's really exciting, isn't it? I might even do a little on her. Now, choking. On my spit. Which, what is new? I'm going to use the Liquitex. Oh my god, my voice now. Liquitex paint marker in... Good gods. In cadmium red. And we're going to do her lips. I got this in a art... Oh my god, my throat! Come on now. I got this in a Art Snacks box. I've always wanted to buy these because I think that they're pretty cool. But when I went to buy them, I bought one. I bought a white. And I bought it from Michael's. And I got home. And it was dried out. Didn't work. Even though it didn't look that way in the store. But when I went to use it, it really sucked. So I really haven't bought them. Or too many of them. Or I've either gotten them in an art box or something to that effect. I think this is my hair in the 80s. I'm not going to lie. I think I might have had hair like this. So that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to leave this dry. And then I'm going to go in and we'll highlight it and all. Just a very quick video of me playing. You know, and I'll go in, obviously, you know, you can see here it dried. I'll have to go touch it up with a little bit more black after it's dry. But to really go on it now and do it would make it... lift. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's just it. Y'all were commenting on this and everything, so I figured, well, let me just do a little bit more work on it on video while I do it. It's for a giveaway, not a giveaway, a random act of kindness. And so I thought that I would play and see what, you know, just play with it. Why not play? It could come out absolutely gorgeous. Who knows? So my thought on this is, we'll see how it works out. You see how she's kind of looking up, and like we got the bird here, and I have a quote in mind that I might put here of like her thinking it, like as a reminder to us. You know what I mean? Like to remember to think, you know, good things. So we'll see how that comes out. But yeah, so far that's her with the curly hair. I love it. It's very Adrienne Barbeau, or as my husband and daughter call her, Adrian Bubo, because he had a crush on her when he was little, and she had big boobs and has big boobs. I think she's still alive and was on Swamp Thing, and that's a discussion we have every time we see her on whatever we see her on, and that's really too much information, isn't it? I love you guys, and as always, be kind to each other. You never know about somebody else is fighting. I love you guys. Bye.